Hello and welcome to Let's Play Stardew Valley, episode 13. We're here on year 1, spring the 25th. It's a rainy morning. My dog Fartomo was sleeping. Now he's up and about. Let's give him a pet. Let's grab this fish out of the smoker. It's a smoked smallmouth bass. Going to the TV, I see Living Off the Land. Welcome to Living Off the Land. Now listen up. Fruit trees. They take an entire season to grow, so plan ahead. If the area directly surrounding your new tree isn't clear, it'll interfere with growth. Once your fruit tree is mature, it'll produce delicious fruit for you every day while in season. Better start saving up. Cool. Fruit trees are pretty boss. They're expensive, and I don't have the resources to plant one right now, but we'll get to it. Let's go ahead and harvest some parsnip. I now have enough parsnips to put in the bundle, the quality crop bundle. Because you need 5 gold parsnips for that. Alright, a bunch of this kale has gotten done growing. I'm going to sell the 2 gold star kales and the 9 silver star kales. And then I pick up 5 normal kales. Ah, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? My strawberries are ready again. Let's go ahead and get picking. I don't have enough inventory space to accept the 3 different types. The normal gold and silver star. Looks like I got 9 gold strawberries. And I'm going to sell all but 10 of the normals. Throw the normals in the chest. Then I'm going to pick the rest of the strawberries, and they should all be silver stars. Nice. Okay, I want to look at this weather forecast, because if it's raining tomorrow, I'm going to upgrade my watering can. Weather report. Ugh, it's going to be sunny tomorrow. That means that if I turn the watering can in today, I won't be able to water anything tomorrow. Not ideal. What I am going to do, though, is make a tapper for that pine tree that just finished growing behind my house. Alright, let's take a walk around the farm here. I cleared everything over here. There's 2 trees ready to harvest on tree aisle. First, what I'd like to do is get these gold parsnips to the community center, and then I'm going to try gifting the fish to Willie, because it makes sense that he would enjoy getting a smoked fish as a gift. But knowing this game, it's probably going to be like he heavily dislikes it for some reason. Alright, head to the pantry in the community center. Quality crops, right? Yep. 5 gold star parsnips. That means I need melons, pumpkins, or corn to finish this off. Those all grow in different seasons. Head on over to the beach so that I can talk to Slick Willie. And be like, yo, you want this smoked fish? Would you like a smoked fish? Oh, nice. I just dug up some summer squash seeds. You plant these in the summer. They take 6 days to grow, and they continue to produce after the first harvest. So they're like a periodic crop. Alright. Hey Willie, you want some smoked fish, buddy? Here goes nothing. Okay, well he seemed to like it. Not love it. Yep. Liked. Not loved, just liked. That's okay. I just picked up a mussel from the beach. Now, if we remember, the fish tank in the community center, it has a section for crab pots. However, I find it more fun to actually catch things with the crab pots than to just use what washes up on the beach, because clams and mussels and I think cockles can be used for that bundle, but I think it's kind of lame to use the ones that wash up on the beach. I'd rather make a crab pot and actually catch it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, let's go ahead and clean up on Tree Isle here. What to do for the rest of the day. It's 4 p.m. Still have more stuff to clear over by the southwest aisle, so I guess I'll go do that. Chop down a pine here. So when I go to bed tonight, what I'm hoping for is that the forecast, when I wake up tomorrow, I hope it says that the next day is a rainy day. Because that means that tomorrow I can get my watering done and then turn in the watering can to get upgraded. And then the next day after tomorrow, it'll be getting worked on, which means it'll be ready by the day after that. Let's go through our crafting menu here. I think there's a couple things that have come up since the last time we did this. Yeah, the life elixir. So this takes a red mushroom, purple mushroom, a morel, and a chanterelle mushroom. I haven't seen any mushrooms yet in the game, but if you collect one of each of these, you can get a potion that restores your health all the way to full. It's pretty good. Crab pot. Takes 40 wood and 3 iron bars. I don't have any iron bars yet. I have to get further in the mines for that. Go ahead and wander around a little bit, maybe catch a few fish. I think it's going to be a carp. Nope, it was a chub. Alright, so I've been meaning to go into the Adventurers Guild building. So let's go ahead and do that now. It's open until midnight, so it's one of the later places you can go. Alright, so I enter the Adventurers Guild. It's got old-fashioned green wallpaper with like sconces for torches or candles on the wall. Some kind of adventurous map. Big old bearskin rug. Barrels, a table, and then like a bar with a fireplace and a dude in a rocking chair. Behind the counter is Marlin. I guess I go behind the counter to talk to Marlon. No? Maybe I talk to this other guy in the wheelchair. His name is Gil. He says, "Come back when you got something to show me, kid." And then he snores because he's asleep. Okay, I could have sworn that there was some kind of initiation or something once you kill your 10 slimes, but I guess you just do it and then you're in the club. Okay. So this thing on the wall, it says at the top, monster eradication goals. Help us keep the valley safe. And then it's got countdown, or progress counts for different types of monsters. Apparently I've killed 49 out of 1,000 slimes. Once I get to 1,000, I get some kind of reward. I've got 70 out of 80 cave insects. Okay, pretty close for that one. 19 out of 30 duggies. Those are like the dig dug things. 9 out of 60 rock crabs. And then there are a bunch of others that are question marks for monsters that I haven't seen yet. So for completion's sake, I'm definitely going to want to finish all those rewards. See if Linus likes daffodils. Here you go, buddy. Have a daffodil. He says, "That's a good find. I'm always happy when eating wild food. Thank you." He likes daffodils. Cool. Of course he does. How could anybody not like a daffodil? Okay, I'm going to sell the horseradish and the rice shoots. And I'm going to put this chub in the smoker. Off to bed. Wow, leveled up farming. I'm already at level 6 out of 10 farming. I guess I'm just that good at this game. +1 to watering can and hoe proficiency. New crafting recipe, hardwood fence. That must be like one of the top tier fences. New crafting recipe, cheese press. New crafting recipe, quality sprinkler. Alright. Wow, I got 7 grand from crops. All that kale, parsnips, and strawberries. Bringing it in. Now I have 16 grand. Pretty solid. So, it is Friday the 26th. Grab the smoked chub. Let's check this weather report. Is it going to rain tomorrow? I want rain tomorrow. No, it's going to be beautiful and sunny tomorrow. Okay. So I walk outside and Demetrius is out there for some reason. He says, "Hi Ryan. I have some good news for you. A few days ago, I made a breakthrough in my research on the local environment. I'll spare you the technical details and get to the point. You know that empty cave you have over there in the cliffs? Well, I have a way to turn it into something useful for both of us. I'd like to set up the cave to attract some local species. That way I can observe them in a more controlled environment, and you can harvest whatever products they produce. I can either set up the cave to attract mushrooms or fruit bats. The bats will sometimes leave fruit for you to collect. Wow. That's like the beginning of the movie Contagion. You know, starring Matt Damon, Gwyneth Paltrow, who dies. It's literally a bat that like drops a piece of fruit and it starts a pandemic. Anyway, I'm gonna go with the mushrooms because mushrooms are harder to find in this game than fruits, in my opinion. So mushrooms, it's gonna be. Demetrius says, "All right, I'll go set it up for you right now. Shouldn't take any time at all. Thanks for letting me do this." Okay. Alright, so I just made a decision in my mind. I'll explain in just a moment. First I want to harvest all this delicious produce. So even though it's not going to rain tomorrow, I still want to get my watering can. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to bite the bullet. And I'm going to turn in the watering can today, and whatever is left after this harvest is just not going to get watered tomorrow. And like I've said before, that's okay. That's not bad. Well, it's a little bad, but the crops don't die. They just don't advance that day. They don't get any closer to harvest or whatever. So it like stops them in their growth for every day that you don't water them. And I'm willing to live with that because I really want that watering can. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna water these 5 cauliflowers. Maybe they'll be full grown tomorrow. Water my green beans. And that's it. I'm not gonna water anything else because these strawberry plants are not gonna make any more strawberries this year or this spring. Yeah. I'm gonna get 5 copper bars. And I'm gonna head off to Clint, the blacksmith. Interesting, so I just got mail. It says, "Hello, friend. The mountain lake has been kind to me lately. I'd like to share my good fortune with you. Signed, Linus." He gave me a catfish. Alright. Thanks, buddy. Now, I'm going to store the catfish. Kind of gross. I guess it should be refrigerated, probably. But I'm going to store the catfish. I'm not going to use the catfish in the bundle, because one of the fishing bundles does require catfish. But I'm not going to use Linus's catfish because I want to catch my own catfish. That's just how I am. I want to catch my own catfish. Anyways, so I'm headed towards Clint for that sweet watering can upgrade. In the meantime, I'd like to give Granny Evelyn this tulip. Alright, I give Granny the tulip. She says, "This is absolutely marvelous." And now my friendship level is 2 out of 10 with Granny. Sweet. On the off chance that Alex likes fish, I'm gonna try giving him the smoked fish. He says, "Hey, what's up, farmer guy?" Hey, Alex, you like fish, buddy? Apparently he does. He says, "This is cool, thanks." Wow, I wouldn't have guessed that. I was kind of throwing shit at the wall there, but I guess Alex, the football guy, likes smoked fish. Yep. He likes smoked fish. Cool. Alright, let's get this watering can going. I go up to Clint and I say upgrade tools. So the axe, the hoe, the pickaxe, the watering can, and the copper and the trash can all be upgraded to copper versions of themselves. Interesting. So it stands to reason that upgrading the axe makes it chop wood better, right? Upgrading the hoe and the watering can, it's not super clear what that does exactly. I guess we'll have to find out. Upgrading the pickaxe probably makes it break rocks better. And upgrading the trash can, this is interesting. So if I upgrade the normal trash can to copper, it says when trashing an item, you reclaim 15% of the value. Alright. But I'm going to select the copper watering can, which takes 5 copper bars and 2,000 gold. Okay. Now I don't have a watering can anymore. Clint is working on my watering can. By the way, the trash can is this here in the inventory. See if Mayor Lewis wants this tulip. I hope things are going well on Pretty Cool Farm. I'd hate to see it all dried up. Here, buddy, have a tulip. He says, "Thanks, this is great." Okay, Mayor Lewis likes tulips. Head to the beach here and see what's up. Picking up some clams, mussels. Might as well try to catch something. Got some seaweed. Go ahead and eat it. I want that treasure. Give me that treasure. A tough fish. That one was more difficult. Alright, I caught a flounder. Whoa, look at that. For the fishing treasure, I got 2 emeralds. Not 1, 2. And I got a geode. So I'm going to throw out the 1 mussel. grab my 2 emeralds and my geode. Go ahead and donate this emerald to the museum. Some other artifacts back there that I need to donate as well when I get a chance. Go ahead and put the emerald here on the gem table. Let's head on back to Pretty Cool Farm. I got something I want to look at back there. I have this other emerald. I bet if I sell it, it'll sell decently it'll sell for a decent amount of gold. But I'm gonna try giving it to somebody. Let's go and try Marnie. Hey Marnie, you like emeralds? She says, thank you. Didn't look like she loved it. No, she liked it. Yeah, you know, if somebody gives you an emerald, they just walk up to you and drop an emerald in your hand, you know, you're not going to love it. You're just going to like it. It's going to be kind of like 7 out of 10 for you. Yeah, I like this. I don't love this precious stone. I just like it. Back on the farm. Alright, here's what I want to try. If I go in the crafting menu, I have this thing here called a charcoal kiln. It turns 10 pieces of wood into 1 piece of coal. So I want to build one of those. Okay, I got my charcoal kiln here. I want to see if the coal that comes out of the charcoal kiln can be used in the fish smoker. That's what I'm curious about. So it's going to work on a piece of coal for me. Oh, okay. Interesting. In an older version of the game, maybe I'm misremembering this actually. I thought in an older version of the game it gave you charcoal, which was different than coal, but apparently it just gives you coal. So that's cool. It's a like renewable way to get coal. You don't have to rely on the mine. Take a walk around the farm. Fartomo. Didn't really see anything worth doing. Why don't we take these artifacts to the museum while I'm thinking about it. Alright, let's donate. The Dwarf Scroll number 1 I'm going to put on this table over here. And doing so gave me a reward, I think because it's the 10th artifact that I've donated. The chewing stick I'm going to put by the Rusty Spur. And I got a reward for that too. Huh. I don't know. Let's go ahead and collect some rewards here. Alright, I got a chicken statue. And then I got 9 melon seeds. Melons are a summer crop. So I'll be able to have 9 melons right from the beginning in summer. Don't even have to buy the seeds. It's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and see if Caroline likes daffodils. Do you like daffodils? She did? She did seem to like it. Yeah, she likes them. As anybody with good taste would. Yeah, I'm gonna start making coal out of the wood that I have. Because I have a lot of wood. To be fair, I will need the wood throughout the game, but I have 912 wood right now, which is kind of a lot. The chicken statue, I guess we can put on the porch, maybe? Maybe inside. Go ahead and put it next to the smoker. And I got a smoked flounder. And a piece of coal from the charcoal maker. Check this cave and see if there are any mushrooms in here. I gotta go on pause. Stand by. And I'm back. I'm here in the cave. There are 6 boxes for the mushrooms to start growing on, and there's this weird golden contraption in the corner of the room. Guess we'll have to see what that is a bit later. Walking around the farm. Oh, nice. This pine tree over here on the western island has given me some pine tar. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to probably sell it to start off with. got a strawberry jelly. I'm going to want to sell that for sure. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell one strawberry and then the strawberry jelly. We can get a comparison of how much more the strawberry jelly sells for. Put a new strawberry into the preserve jar inside. And we're going to head to bed. So I leveled up fishing. +1 fishing rod proficiency. New crafting recipe, recycling machine. New crafting recipe, worm bin. And new crafting recipe, deluxe bait. Alright. Got a ton of money. So the strawberry, just the basic strawberry, sells for 132. Usually it sells for 120, but I got that tiller profession that gives me +10% to crops. And look how much the strawberry jelly sells for. It's about, I guess, 2.5 times as much. So the strawberries already sell for a lot. Making them into jelly will cause them to sell for even more. Alright, it's the morning of Saturday, spring the 27th. That's going to wrap it up. Peace.